I'm Kiing Sequence, and you're listening to the Black Connects podcast.
Hola guys, welcome back to Black Connect. This is your host Mel,
And this is your host, Jennifer.
and we have the amazing
Kiing
Kiing
Sequence.
Sequence.
Yeah.
Please tell the people what you be doing.
Yeah.
Tell the people about yourself.
I'm Kiing Sequence.
Yeah.
I'm a musician, creative, and a videographer. And I'm a businessman.
You're a businessman.
Can I throw that in there? So what they call it? Is it a triple threat? No, that was 4 things. Quadruple threat. Lovely. So obviously before, what made you get into like the whole visuals and everything?
I got into visuals specifically.
Mm-hmm.
I got into visuals because I used to have like an old camera in my house. My dad used to have,
Yeah.
and I used to mess around with that. But then I really got into it when someone did me a really bad music video. And then I was just like, I'm doing this myself from now on.
Yeah.
So that's how I really got into it. To be honest, no long story.
Yeah. Was it like a long process to like learn everything, or what was like your process behind that?
It wasn't really hard because like you had YouTube tutorials and all that.
Of course, yeah.
And I used to use a program called Sony Vegas. Like that's a really old program.
Sunny Vegas.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
It's
That
like-
sounds
it's-
funny, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
It's like ancient now. It's like back with the window movie makers and all.
Oh
that.
shoot. Okay.
Is it like with Sony? I'm assuming? Like
Is it?
Sony cameras?
And there's all these Sony cameras. It's like an editor. You can use any footage on it.
Oh, cool.
It's just called Sony Vegas. I used to use that, and I went on to Premiere Pro a few years later.
Premiere Pro.
Yeah, I think everyone's using Premiere Pro now. Most people.
Yeah.
I can't afford that.
Yeah. It's expensive. How
You
do
can get it for free.
if you know people or
If you're not
Okay.
Okay.
If you know your way around.
okay, yeah, we'll
Oh,
say
you
too much
should-
because we
yeah.
also want to know. So.
You show us after,
Yeah.
because trust, man, I'd be struggling with sometimes when we just me and her filming. I use Audacity,
Yeah.
which is I know pretty basic.
Isn't that for audio?
That's for audio, yeah. And then for the actual video editing, I use DaVinci Resolve.
Yeah, the is good.
It is good, but it's just way too complicated for me and for what I
Yeah.
need. So it's just a lot of ins and outs.
Yeah.
Do you know how to get Photoshop for free?
Yeah.
Oh, please. And InDesign?
Yeah, there's like websites for all this stuff.
Oh, so
Oh, okay. Anyways, we'll talk after.
yeah. So obviously, going back to when you started, you said that you went to college and you did visual communications.
Yeah, visual communications.
Is that something that you chose because you started, visuals?
I was doing like graphic design
Mhm.
at the start, so like it was visual communications and graphic design. So I think that's the only reason why I picked it. I was just like, do something I already know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really my reason.
Okay. And did you like it?
It was okay. I felt like I was a bit too good for it.
Oh, you thought you were better than it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
this
fair.
is just moving at a very slow pace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you always have that one student in the class that's like, I already know all of this.
A brainiac.
Yeah.
Genius.
Yeah.
Like, and a genius you are because you shot for so many people.
Mm-hmm.
Who's been like some big names that you've shot for?
In 2021 or 2, I went on tour with Eddie One,
That's really good.
and then Longitude. I met a lot of people that I just took quick content like Central C,
Mm-hmm.
Kid Leroy,
Wow.
Kid Leroy.
yeah,
Oh.
Coiler Ray was there as well. I've done like Burner Boy with AA events as well.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
We've done like Naira Marley, all these people that used to come. I used to just do content for them.
Mm.
That's lit. So like you're a bit like you're international.
It's very much so, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
trying.
You know them people that like they have it but they just try to they're humble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you're humble Sequence.
Well, you said you had a bad experience when you first started. Obviously, that made you want to, start doing your own stuff. Can you talk about that bad experience?
This is when I was like starting the music,
Yeah.
like as a kid,
Yeah.
and this guy said he would do me a music video, I paid him, and then the music video he gave me was just not it.
Yeah.
It was just
And
not it.
like now you're a professional now. Looking back at his correct like his
Oh yeah, his work.
his work, what would you have corrected?
Let's say be a bit more creative in what you're doing. I feel like everybody likes to follow
Oh, like a
rules too much.
yeah.
And you need to like make your own rules to these things sometimes.
I get what you're saying.
Because people hire people because of like the niche. Like
Yeah.
the race. Like you would hire a videographer because of the way they shoot.
Yeah,
or the
yeah.
style of the way
Yeah.
they shoot. So I would think I'll tell them to be more creative and not try just to be like in the box.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like that's just comes for someone that is not probably in it for the love of the game. They're just in it because
Just for the
trying to
money.
make some money, you know.
Yeah. And I found that's happening a lot in the industry these days. But I know you also do music too. So what do you prefer? Like, what did you even start with? Did you start with music or did you start with visuals?
It was kind of like the same time really.
Everything at the
Yeah.
same time.
But it was music first, obviously.
Yeah.
Because the camera was always there, but I wouldn't say I got properly into it till about maybe 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was your inspiration for the music aspect of your career?
When I first started making music, I used to listen to a lot of like old school, like Lil Wayne, Eminem, Kendrick, J. Cole. But then I kind of transitioned, and that's when my sound kind of transitioned. And I started listening to a lot of like UK music, like Kojo,
Yeah.
J. Hus, and like that's when Burna Boy was coming up. There's a lot of like different sounds, so I just changed my sound completely.
Yeah.
So those guys I would really listen to. Like these days, kind of hard to find inspiration, but it's getting more creative, which I do
Yeah.
appreciate about it.
You mean like other people are getting more creative now?
Yeah, well, I say the beats are getting more creative.
Yeah,
you know.
because that is true. I've had this argument before, whereas I feel like a lot of the songs just started to, sound the same,
Yeah.
and people will be like, "Oh yeah, this song is so good." I'm like, "Yeah, the sample. I know the original. Like things were just getting. I feel like it was very much so a trend to use like maybe a beat or a song from the 90s or 80s, and then throw in the beginning of your song, and then you get a hit now.
Yeah.
But it's kind of tired now.
Like, yeah, even on the way in, we were listening to music. And then I was listening to like 90s rap.
Yeah, I love 90s rap.
And it was just like, I was like, this playlist alone is like a whole different genre of music.
Yeah.
To like rap these days.
Yeah.
It's just, there's nothing pulling me for inspiration.
Yeah.
But when I found your clip on TikTok, I was like, okay, something to wake me up, something to act like, I don't know, just kind of brought me back to life, like a breath of fresh air,
Yeah.
So I do love the way how you're taking rap, a different sound in rap, and you're actually making it your own as well.
Appreciate it.
No worries. But you've done some big numbers as well on streams and views. Like, how was it, back in the day, reaching like views like that, and like how would you digest that? Because I feel like I'd just be so gassed. I'll be like, I'm like, 800k views. Like,
Man, I'm gassed for 100 views.
Same, do you get me?
So how were you feeling around that time?
Yeah.
It was easy to get gas, but I feel like a lot of people don't realize, even when you see that 1 million stuff, you're not there yet. Like, it's still like a lot more work to do.
Yeah.
Like it feels good at the time, yeah, but then it's like it's like maintaining it. If you can't maintain it, there's no point. You know what I mean? You have to kind of like keep going and just hit that million again and again and again.
Okay. No, but like even like having like 800k or even more, like 500k,
No,
like
I was gassed.
yeah, you put that in people in the
gassed
room.
Yeah,
Gosh.
yo.
No, but yeah, so it's really good though. Going back to obviously your roots and everything, you were saying that you're in Barcelona and everything. did you have any inspiration from Athlone for your music now?
Alone was character development, so I
Oh
would
my
say,
gosh.
I would say so. Yeah,
Yeah.
there was some inspiration.
You have the, how do you explain it? Like the college experience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the college experience. Yeah, I don't regret it at the same time because it made me who I am. So
Yeah.
it was an interesting place. That's all I can say about that place.
Yeah.
It's just funny because I have friends from that went out alone.
Yeah. Now, I know some niggas that are proper traumatized from there.
Dang, it's bad. It's just boring or what?
It's just the college experience.
Yeah.
What is just the college experience? Because my college experience will be different to yours and yours.
See, when I was in Letterkenny, my college experience was
There's
tragic.
certain towns that have that college experience. All
Yeah.
those, like small towns.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's something about that small town and
Yeah.
everyone kind of knowing each other
Yeah.
brings
Community's
chaos. Huh?
Chaotic.
Yeah, I mean, like, anyone who knows me knows my story from Letterkenny. Gosh, Jesus, I had
story.
proper traumatic experiences then. Like,
Would you talk about it the one time?
would I? Do you know what? I probably would know. Because I don't even know why I'm hanging on to it. Like, it's been 10 years. So, yeah.
We can talk about that one time.
Yeah. But do you have any stories you want to share?
No.
No?
No?
That's fair.
We can keep that one.
Yeah, we'll talk about it afterwards. No, I get it. No, because that's why I was just wondering, because I know as long as I was like, is there any inspiration or anything that had you like come up with a song today? and
Yeah,
everything?
a song, yeah.
Yeah.
No. Just want to tell that story. You want to erase it.
No.
That's fair.
We'll get to the interesting part. Don't worry.
That's fair.
Okay. But I know there was a time where I was seeing, I think it was during COVID, I was seeing a lot. It was mainly in the UK that I saw a documentary. I think it was from GRM Daily.
Yeah.
It was about videographers and their experience in the industry, and it's just some traumatic experiences. Some of them not only just not getting paid, but some of them getting jumped, some of them getting harassed. Have you ever had any experiences like this, or?
I say when I first started videos, I did have a lot of problems with people not paying me or people taking the piss. But then that's when I started like enforcing like rules like deposit or like late fee payments and all this type of stuff.
Yeah.
People don't really like it, but
Of course.
I have to protect myself at the end of the day because I feel like as videographers, people tend to take the piss with them a lot. I don't know why, but it's just a common thing, especially amongst our type of people. Like, so I did have a few experiences. Like, there's even an experience when I think somebody wanted to put a knife on me.
For what?
A knife?
Yeah, because he was being unprofessional and I called him out.
Yeah.
I called him out on it. And then he came up to me and he was just really angry. And then got diffused anyways, but it's just like stuff like that, people being unprofessional, and then when you call them out, they don't like it. Like, so that's why you have to be very like wary of who you work with as well. And kind of protect yourself. Like, if you know you have a lot of expensive equipment and you're going to go shoot in a place that you don't feel safe, you should at least bring like 3-4 people with you. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
But me, I usually go everywhere myself though. Like,
You went everywhere you're on your own.
yeah.
Did you ever feel unsafe?
No, not really. I don't really feel. I'm just used to like going different places.
Yeah.
But like now I have a partner. Like we work together and all
Okay.
that type of stuff. So I don't really go shooting myself a lot anymore.
Yeah. Do y'all fight?
What?
Can y'all fight?
Can y'all fight?
Yeah. When it's time. When it's time.
Nothing box.
But I'm a peaceful guy. Though. I prefer not to fight.
That's good. No, that's good. If you don't have to, that's good. To be honest.
That's good. And honestly, I would love to study men's mental health.
Yeah.
Because what makes a man, what makes a man's ego so fat that they feel that they can come to pull out a knife on someone when they're in the wrong, when they're being disrespectful? Like, how does that make sense?
I don't know. I don't even know.
like it's just, sometimes the questions I have it just builds up. I feel like just calling up my GP.
No, one thing that inflates a man's ego is always going to be money.
Ah.
Yeah. And he used to do like F or whatever. So, people like that feel like they can do anything. They feel like they can talk to anybody anyhow or whatever.
But I mean, the money wasn't even his.
It's life though. That's how people are.
My gosh. No.
I couldn't.
Not a lot of people like that are like that. But one thing I've noticed is that when people are making money, either legit or unlegit, sometimes ego can come into play. Yeah. Especially for a man.
Have you had any friends that are like, obviously you're big and everything. Have you ever had any friends that like were with you from the beginning and have switched up on you now?
Have I had any friends? I've had a lot of friends that I've been friends with. I'm not friends anymore, but I don't think I have any friends that have switched up on me due to like money or ego or stuff like that.
Yeah, that's good. You keep like a good circle around you.
Yeah, I keep a good circle. Like I'm good friends with Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan had the biggest song in the world at one point. Didn't switch on me. No.
That's good.
So I have the right people around me.
Yeah. That's good, because sometimes this industry can get quite lonely, so it's good to have a good circle around you.
Yeah.
And people who ground you and everything.
Yeah, that's very important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even like how, I mean, do you ever feel lonely? Like, you know how like we were talking earlier about like you get loads of views, everyone knows who you are, but does it ever feel lonely?
Well, a lot of the time really, because it's really like I have to deal with a lot of stuff myself, like video and all that stuff. When I used to go by myself, I'm by myself most of the time, and I meet different people, but it's not really. I build relationships with some people and all that, but it's never anything like I can go talk to that person or something like that. I have a very like select few people I can do that with. So it does get lonely at times, but as a man, like they said, you just have to keep pushing.
Yeah. As a man? What?
That's the stigma we've got
That's
here.
why I said as a man. To commas.
I feel like, nah. You should always, like, I don't know if you have someone to talk to, like, talk your feelings out. Because I always feel like men kind of just want to bottle everything up and just, like, well, I'm a man, I have to just keep a step
like,
in.
you can talk to your guy friends, but I don't feel like females are really going to... Not saying all females, obviously, but some females are not really ever going to understand it from our perspective.
I think the best that they can do is try.
Yeah, but they can try, and then there's like you could go. I could lose 5 racks tomorrow.
Damn.
And the girl's gonna come and talk to me about communication. Like,
I mean, like, what's wrong with that?
No, because it's like I'm going through it. I've told you I'm going through it. And then I'm not in the mood to talk, and they're telling me about, you don't want to talk. I'm not trying to hear that. Like, I'm trying to get 10 racks back.
No, do you know why?
I feel a good argument. You know what? What's wrong with that?
It's for you to talk to me. Do you know what? I understand that though.
Yeah.
Would you say it's kind of selfish on our part? Like, it's not like we are... Yeah, you're right. We probably just don't understand what you're going through.
Yeah.
And because you're not communicating, so we don't even know what to do in that moment,
Yeah. I think in that moment, like, in the female's perspective, they just want to get in your brain.
Yeah.
And just know
they need you
what
to
you
say,
want.
Yeah. They need you to say what's going on.
Yeah, what they can do for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But even if you say it, well, from my experience, even if you say it to them, it's like there's no like understanding. Like they will still come and try to argue with you.
Yeah.
A couple days later, and since there's no emotional intelligence, like this person's clearly not in the best headspace, and you're coming to talk to me about something that I don't want to argue about.
Yeah. What's those things that like your woman should have?
Emotional intelligence.
Yeah. Besides that, is there anything else?
I think she should.
You look for in a girl.
What would I look for in a girl?
Yeah.
I want a girl to be able to like be independent. You know what I mean? Not like, when I mean independent, not like always being like looking for me or something like that. You know, she's able to do her thing. I'm able to do my thing. I would like her to be like at least religious,
Yeah.
Like, at least have friends.
Yeah.
Friends. Because I feel like if a girl doesn't have friends, it's a red flag.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's the biggest red flag.
Yeah.
How are you telling me you're able to have a companionship with males, but you don't have your own female friends?
Yeah.
That's a red flag.
Because then that's how your time gone. What else would I look for in a girl? Loyalty. But that emotional intelligence one is number one thing. Because even me as a guy, like, I can be nonchalant, but I can be emotional. So, like, if I don't feel like my feelings, or you're not respecting my feelings, I'm not going to want to be in that, like, situation anymore. Do you know what I mean? Because some girls do tend to, like, brush men's feelings underneath the rug or whatever. Like, you can tell them how you're feeling, and it's like, you're a man, like, I don't care. Not like that's what they're saying, but that's how it is. That's how it's perceived. Like,
no, I hear you.
You know what I mean? It's like it's like their feelings is always gonna matter. And my dad used to say that to me. It's like your feelings sometimes women is not gonna matter. It's always about how they feel, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. With some women.
Yeah.
I say some women because I don't want to offend anybody.
Let me even be honest. Let me just out myself. I think I'm a little bit like that.
Okay, what exactly are you like?
As in, like. Anyways, I was in the argument the other day with my boyfriend, and he was literally saying what he was saying. He goes, sometimes I feel like you're not actually, like, listening to me. It feels like you're actually just pushing your own agenda on me. And I'm like, no, I'm not. You're not listening to me. Da, da, da. So, like, it's more of like you don't notice that you're doing it, you know? It's not your intention to not listen to your partner. You're kind of just like... I don't know. I feel like in my brain, I'm like, I'm a woman, so I have all these emotions, and you're not taking all my emotions seriously. Da, da, da. But that kind of gets clouded by what's actually happening at hand.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm calling myself out is because I've actually started to realize that I do that when an argument comes up or whatever, and most of the time it could be my fault for something, and I'll say, a little bit of a lack of emotional intelligence there, where I'm just like spewing everything here and there, and I'm like, and then he's like, this is not what's happening right now, you know? And he would say what he's feeling and everything, and I'm like, just blank sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a whole, it's not like a feminist thing. I don't think it's a feminist thing. It's more of just like, I think maybe it's your upbringing. You kind of just like, you have all these emotions, and boys don't get emotions, so you don't really see it in that way. I don't know how to explain it.
I feel like I'd be the type to, like, give my guy his space, but then he gets upset that I'm giving him space.
What you mean, you take a step back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, am I doing wrong there? What do you think?
By giving them space?
Yeah.
It depends unless it's you that made them feel that way. I feel like if you made him feel that way, then you shouldn't. You should give him a bit of space, then you should come and talk to him. But then, if it's not you, maybe he just wants to be by himself, then you can give him the space. If he wants, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at that. I'm like, no, we have to sort this out right now. Oh,
I'm great at that.
Huh?
I'm great at that. I'll
like,
just go.
No, I'm learning to do that.
I just go and do other stuff to do.
I used to be like that, but then I realized, like, different people have different ways to, like, regulate their emotions. And some people do generally want to be left alone, and you have to just leave them.
Yeah.
Like, that used to be hard for me to, like, let's just sort it out. But you just have to deal with it. That's how people.
Yeah.
Like, no.
I used to equate that with, them not actually caring about you and all that stuff. But it's just like, that's when I'm saying the lack of emotional intelligence comes through, where it's like, that's not necessarily true. It's like people react to things differently, or they have to, what's the word? Process things differently. Yeah. So, sometimes I'm learning in this big bad world.
That's all it takes. Like, that's like the whole thing of being in a relationship. Like, you have to be in a relationship and then learn
To
from
nerve,
there.
yeah,
you know?
to nerve.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What?
I don't know why that just came out.
What do you guys think about girls asking guys for money?
Ooh, what you mean? Alright, guys, in like you're in a relationship and I come
No,
out.
we're not in a relationship.
Oh, you're not in a relationship. I just
Not in
come
a
and ask you for
relationship.
money. Am I mad?
I'm glad you guys actually agree with that.
But, like, I don't know. We're working girls, so
Yeah,
we make money.
that's insane.
I've had girls like ask me for money and stuff like that, but I'm like, we're not in a relationship.
Yeah, like I don't know you from nowhere.
I feel like that's common sense.
Yeah.
That I'm not saying like I wouldn't like take a girl out. If I was gonna spend my money, I would spend money to do stuff like
Aye,
dates
that's
and stuff.
different.
Of course, yeah.
But for me to now give you money, yeah, that's not my agenda.
So, ask you for money.
Yes, multiple girls have done this to me. Like they ask me for money, I'm like, no.
Do you know what it is? That's so shameful
Daddy
behavior.
sequence. No, because I've never like.
No, I've never been in. I've never done that.
To me, I feel
But
like
that's the way like social media is like driving everybody though.
I see.
yeah, I see that, but like I feel like I won't lie. If a girl is asking you for money and they're not working towards being your wife, let alone girlfriend, being your wife, and then they're asking you for money and you're not together, I feel like she's a bum.
That's a red flag.
Yeah, there you go. That's another red flag.
Yeah.
I think it's insane, but you know what it is? You're right. Social media has made it seem like that's an okay thing to do.
Like I understand like girls want to be taken care of and everything
Of course,
like that.
yeah.
But you should just let a man want to do that. I feel like that's the best way because
I mean, yeah, that's the best way you'll.
I don't think girls realize
yeah.
like you telling a man that, oh, I want you to pay for my nails, I want you to buy me flowers. It's just in our brains. It's like I don't want to do that now.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it to you. It's like
her telling you.
Yeah, you telling me
not really
make me not even want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
Because like you're in my face about it. It's like. No.
Yeah.
But okay, now I have to slightly disagree there.
Say it.
No. A bit of context there. Is it when you are in a relationship with that person, or is this someone you? Oh, okay, then never mind. Because I'm thinking like if you are in a relationship, if you're in a
relationship, obviously that's the base rules. Like,
yeah.
But if you're not in a relationship,
but are you like dating for a while though? And you just
you twapping for a while.
Yeah,
it's
for a while, yeah.
The thing is though,
but it depends on the dynamics, and the dynamics wasn't making sense.
Okay, but like let's
see that's why situationships they're never gonna work.
No, they don't work. So, cause like obviously in that girl's mind, let's say you guys have been dating for like a month. Yeah, she's probably not seeing anyone else. You her man.
Yeah, but she said that she's not ready for a relationship.
She said that.
They always say that. I feel like they say that because they feel like you haven't.
Because I'm not ready. In a
yeah,
relationship,
exactly. Yeah. So what's it called? Reverse psychology. Yeah. So they're gonna say
they
that.
think I'm not ready, so they say that.
Yeah.
So at that point, like, what am I supposed to do? Like,
I don't know.
I'm not gonna open my pockets. I'm not gonna. Go out my way, like.
Damn, that is a serious situation.
No, I couldn't do that. Even if I was just seeing a guy for like a month or something like that, like I could not ask him. Like I don't even feel comfortable asking my boyfriend of 2 years now for money. Can't do it.
Like, no, your boyfriend is fine. Like, yeah, it's my girlfriend. My girlfriend asks me for money. Like, that's easy.
Yeah.
But if not my girlfriend, no, I'm not doing that. If my mom has told me from young, like, don't give any woman money anyhow. Told me from young, so I already know that. I don't just dash women money.
Oh. What's like the greatest like relationship advice that your parents have given you? I know you threw in a couple there from your dad and your mom.
The greatest relationship advice. My mom always tells me don't trust women. So
nah, she didn't say that.
Yeah, she did say that. She did say that.
I'm gonna have to disagree with Mama Sequence there.
She told me don't. No, like she said, there's good women out there, but she didn't say don't trust women, but she told me don't trust anybody.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I feel like Nigerian parents always do that. My mom always says that. She goes, don't
trust
anyone.
House.
Like, true. But like, I can even remember when she was saying, we're in the car, she was like, yeah, don't trust anybody. Like, and we're like, really? She goes, yeah, I don't even trust you.
You're not wrong, though.
Like, okay.
I don't trust nobody. I don't trust myself. I don't even trust my children.
No, honestly, like she was like, I don't even trust you guys. I was like, fair enough.
Anybody can switch up.
That's what I was gonna say.
Especially when you trust people. That's the only people that can really hurt you.
Yeah, and it's a big thing, especially when you actually truly trust someone. Because you can just say like, I can say like, yeah, Sequence, I trust you.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Yeah.
But when you actually like give that trust to someone and they break it, damn, it's a painful thing.
Yeah.
You know. Dang. So I kind of hear it. I understand what they say, and it kind of keeps you on 10 toes. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but it does. You know, it keeps you like vigilant on who to, you know, give all yourself to or not.
Yeah. Well, why aren't you ready for a relationship?
Why am I not ready for a relationship?
Yeah.
I would say I'm not ready for a relationship, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, I want to get to where I want to get to first. Like, you know, like this year, I already promised myself I want to be like more about me.
Can I say?
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of men say this as well.
Yeah.
They're like, I need to get to where I need to get to, or I need to make this certain kind of money or a certain amount of money, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you feel like you have to do that before you have a girl in your life?
Because I don't think anybody that's not like if you're not financially safe should be in a relationship. That's why I feel, because at the end of the day, that's your woman. You have to take care of your woman.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go on dates. You're gonna have to buy her flowers and all this stuff. And it requires money. Like, even people that say that money's not everything, you still need money. If your man is broke and he can't buy you flowers, like at least every 2 months or something like that, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of guys feel like that because another thing is like like I said earlier about social media. Social media has kind of made it like girls want this and that, and if you don't have it, they're not looking your way. I'm not saying all girls are like that, but I feel like the way like everything is, like you go to clubs and everything, and then there's bottles and all this stuff, is like this kind of like life is made in if you don't get money, no one's gonna be coming your way type of thing. Yeah. And I feel like it's kind of seeped into some men's minds. But I don't look at it like that. From young, I just wanted to be successful, so I can just do music and travel. That's my goal. Just make my music, travel, perform in different countries. Like, you know what I mean? That's just me, and I feel like that would be my peace of mind. But I feel like other guys, it's just like there's a lot of pressure, and as you get older and you realize like, oh, if I'm not making this certain amount, how am I supposed to take care of a family? It really gets to people, like, you know, you like really sit down in your room and think about like, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing with my life right now? So I don't blame a lot of guys for like feeling that way. And that's why I said like it's always going to be hard for women to understand like what goes on through a guy's brain, because it's like a million things going on about, especially when it comes to like money and financial situation. Because at the same time, they're thinking about if they have a girl, I need to take care of my girl. Or if they have their mom, like, oh, I need to do this for my mom, you know. So there's a lot of stuff that go through men's minds every day. So like men's mental health is just something that I don't think it should be swept underneath the rug at all.
Definitely not.
Yeah, I'm gonna study that, guys. I'm studying it. I'm studying men's mental health.
Yeah, because it's we've definitely experienced firsthand with like how it can affect men when certain things are not working out, you know, and you sometimes you just don't hear from that guy ever again, or you they're just not the same, you know.
I made a song about men's mental health like 3 years ago.
What's it called?
It's called Bad Man Rhythm.
And that got like 100,000 views. Streams.
It's nearly 1 million, 924,000.
Oh damn.
Yeah, because that was actually from when we were going to record that I took that note. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. It's still growing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Mainly this year, hopefully.
Amen. And you mentioned earlier that you would like a religious woman. So are you a Christian?
Yeah, I'm a Christian.
Okay. And like, how are you finding your journey with God currently?
I feel like my journey with God is good. I try to pray every night. Yeah. I don't really go to church, but my relationship with God, I try to talk to him every day. Try to read my Bible. I'm not a perfect Christian, I'm not gonna lie, but I do try my best to live a moral lifestyle. because like just doing immoral things just doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah.
So I just try to do my best to be a good person.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the most important bit there, you know, is you actually actively trying, because already God already knows that like no one's going to be perfect. Like that's, you know, but if you can at least live with God and see His vision and everything, I think that's the most important thing.
Yeah. Like being in the industry, do you feel like you face a lot of temptations that make your journey harder?
Temptations like what?
Well, with being a Christian and, you know, trying to keep with your morals and everything.
I don't think so, really. I don't feel like I've gone to that point where I've been put in a situation like that. Like, music right now has been, I don't think I've been put in any kind of circumstance like that.
That's good. That's good. I feel like even just with everyday life, there's always some temptations, even like road rage. Oh my gosh, something. There's always something coming up, and it just makes you like, you just feel like you're just being tested.
Road rage is a good outlet, though. I think it's good to yell at people on the road.
You think it's good?
Yeah, because people drive like moo-moos on the roads, and sometimes you need to start screaming. Because like when I was coming up here, the road was like 50, I think. Yeah, 50. And this guy was just doing like, I think I was doing like 25, and he was like doing 30. I don't know what he was doing. There was no car in front of him. I just wanted to smash into his car.
That's what happened with us as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
There you go. Just like, I understand, like, I know that new rule came in with everything being dropped down and everything.
10 kilometers.
But, you know, it was not for every single road. So, like, come on, pick up the speed.
Yeah.
Because, like, it was kind of dangerous. We were going uphill, and it was just so slow. I'm like, anyways.
Yeah, it's really bad. Like, even, I think even, like, subconsciously, I was like, okay, I have someone in the car with me. Let me behave.
Oh, you wanted to behave? I forget there's someone in the car and get out and start fighting. But anyways, back to you were saying there that you want to talk about something interesting. Like, have you had any like proper bad experience with anything, like with the visuals, with your music or anything like that with somebody else?
Like bad. These stories like there's a lot of good, there's a lot of bad, but there's not like extremely bad to tell a story, like, you know what I mean? It's either someone that's taking the piss with payment or something like that. Like, it's never anything like that's gone too far. Like, I had a lot of great stories, like that's a testament to myself than bad stories. So I've done a lot, I've traveled a lot of places to shoot videos, and I really enjoyed the experience. But I want to travel and do music. Like, music is really what I want to do, especially this year and like the next few years. Because I'm working on like a company now called TDM with my friend Andre. His name is Dope Motion on Instagram, and I want that to be something that just runs itself, you know.
What is the business?
It's a production company.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So is it mixed, like music and?
So right now we're doing content for like businesses and artists. We do music videos and we're trying to get into short films.
Oh, okay. I want to be in.
You hungry?
Yes. It's my bad. I was gonna say I want to be in a short film so bad.
Me too.
Really?
You know?
Yeah, if we happen to, I'll hit you guys.
No, do like honestly.
Let's do one ourselves. We'll do one.
I can't do that. I can't commit to that. Sorry.
What? Short film could be short.
Who's gonna film it?
Huh?
Who's gonna film me?
Sequence.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like me. You just set up the camera and all that stuff. I
we
can't
even
do
end up
that.
filming the whole thing.
No,
Like, no,
if you have
probably
any,
end up in
if
my
you have any
house.
projects, like,
Yeah.
we can definitely consider you guys.
Amen.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just want to like take up like some kind of acting. I feel like I'd be really good at it.
Yeah, we'll do one. I had ideas.
You had ideas? Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I had ideas.
But
No, go.
sorry, no, you were saying like your great experiences. What's been the best experience for you then?
My greatest,
Experience, yeah.
I would
To
say,
date.
I would say the greatest one was the Heady one because
Yeah.
it was consistent. Went to like 15 places,
Oh wow.
including Dublin. In the UK, it was a UK tour.
Okay.
So we went to different places, and just seeing that, seeing him perform in all these 15 places, it really like inspired me.
Yeah.
Really made me like, yeah, this is what I kind of want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like I need to make my music popular.
Yeah.
And I was like so inspired that when I came back, that's when I made Batman Rhythm. So that's actually how the song came about.
Yeah.
So that experience was really good. I met a lot of people. It was Heady One was there. Skepta. I met Skepta on the last day in
That's
London.
crazy.
I met Chris Brown.
Huh?
Who else was there?
Are you going? Sorry. Are you going to the Chris Brown concert?
What?
Are you going to the Chris Brown concert?
But performance, so I might. I don't know.
He's performing with Chris Brown.
Don't put that in there.
Oh God.
Don't put that in there.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Can we cut that out?
That's confidential information.
It's okay. We got you. Man.
That's really good though.
Yeah.
It was nice to see him up on stage. But anyways,
Yeah.
keep talking. What was I gonna say there? I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, obviously. So now you said you're traveling a lot and everything. Like, what's the best place you've traveled to then? So
The best place I've traveled to.
Yeah.
I'll say the best place I've traveled to was. I really like Milan. Milan's kind of a chill place.
Milan.
Yeah. Have you been to
Wow.
Milan?
I have not. I just haven't heard the best things. That's why I'm.
No,
shocked.
yeah, I know it's somehow, but
Yeah.
I've been there once and I actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah. I feel like each individual's experience can be different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
And where else have I been? I've been to Eindhoven. Eindhoven's really nice as well.
sorry.
Eindhoven,
Eindhoven.
Is that German?
No, that's in Netherlands.
Netherlands.
No, I told
Oh, stop.
Yeah, Cologne is nice, but Germany, I don't really like Germany.
Oh, I like Germany. We were in Berlin
Yeah.
at the start of the year. I liked
You've
it.
been Berlin.
But yeah, sorry. I cut you off later.
What did where did Kiing Sequence come from? How did you get your name?
Kiing Sequence.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't Kiing Sequence before, it was just Sequence.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
And I just call myself Sequence because I just keep things in pattern. That was just really it. And the King came up from, because my Yoruba name's Oba, which means king. So I just changed it last year. Just put King and then
Yeah.
Sequence.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I like that.
Can you speak Yoruba?
I can understand it really well. I can't really speak it.
I don't know how that came about. Everyone's like, yeah, I can understand it. I'm like,
Diaspora.
yeah.
What's diaspora?
Diaspora is like African kids in the Western world.
Because Shmoney was saying it. And I was like, I actually didn't know what it meant.
No, I
Makes
guess
sense. Yeah.
I don't understand anything, unfortunately. I blame my parents, but anyways, that's a question for another.
Are you Nigerian?
I am Nigerian, yeah.
Yoruba?
No.
You're Igbo?
Yeah, Delta Igbo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my parents never spoke it to me, so they both. To be honest with you, they both spoke Yoruba at home, just not at us. It was always just English, and then they'll speak Yoruba to each other, because my dad's from Edo State and my mom is Delta, so they don't speak the same language, obviously. So it was just Yoruba to each other, and then a bit of German back in the day. But I think they forgot a lot of it. But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a lot of us kids out here don't know our mother's tongue.
Yeah, same.
Yes, no.
How come you didn't ask me if I'm Nigerian?
Do you look Nigerian?
You don't look Nigerian.
But it's so be like.
You don't look Nigerian.
Do I not?
No. Oh. Do I look Nigerian?
Yeah.
Nah, I thought I looked Nigerian though. I feel like sometimes people
say that to you.
Sometimes, yeah.
I think they're
maybe
just
just being okay.
Because like, yeah, the minute you look, like, it's just different features. So, like, it's not like we all look the same Nigeria. It's just something about us. We kind of just look Nigerian, you know. I can just tell a Nigerian person.
So who do I look like I'm from?
I wouldn't know.
Congo, Angola.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Angolan.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm looking at you, like, I wouldn't say like straight away. I would never say Congo, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't know where to say.
Yeah.
I just know it was not
Nigerian
or Ghana or anything like that or Congo.
Yeah.
So but I'd just be like, yeah, she's East African maybe.
Yeah. People tell me I don't look Nigerian, so
yeah.
You know,
Where have you gotten?
Congo.
Really?
Insult.
that?
Should we cut this part out?
But you know what? That's just again another dumb person because you do not look Congolese at all.
Yeah.
Like,
Where have you gotten?
I've gotten mostly just Nigerian or Ghanaian. Yeah. And I don't know where not Ghanaian. I don't know Ghanaian. I feel like Ghanaian people, especially the women, kind of like have like more of like flatter faces, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe because I'm dark skinned or something. I don't know.
Nah.
But yeah.
But what made you delete your Instagram recently?
Peace of mind.
Because we're trying to plug you at the end now.
I'm trying to plug. Yeah, you can still plug me. My Instagram will be back.
You'll be back.
I'm dropping music this month, so I have to bring it back.
Oh, okay.
So, dropping the EP this month, and then got a lot of summer songs coming out.
Yeah. Ooh, can you tell us a little bit about your EP that's coming out?
The EP that's coming out is called Mod, M-O-D, Melodies on Drill.
Ooh, I like that.
I've had this tape for only God knows how long. Probably past 3-4 years. I wasn't gonna drop it, but then I was just like, let me just get it out the way, so I can actually start dropping my summer songs. The name is pretty self-explanatory. There's melodies on drill, really. I've been previewing one of the tracks from it on TikTok. It's called Greatness. It's a really melodic track. So there's gonna be 5 tracks on it. One of them is already out. It's called Free, with a producer called Luke Fly. Really good producer. We've worked on a lot of stuff. He has 2 songs that he produced on it, and he's producing the summer song that's coming out in June, which is called Go Shawty.
It's your birthday. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
Should we play Would You Rather?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to?
Yeah. Go on there.
Sure.
Okay. It's only a few, not many.
I just forgot. That's why I was like, oh shoot. Go on.
Do you have any more though?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, you go on there.
Okay.
Quick break.
Would you rather only use public toilets for the rest of your life and you can't cover the seat with toilet tissue? Or never wash food ever, like meat, veg, fruit. Even in restaurants, they can't wash your food. You just have to eat straight, however it is.
What?
Okay, so the first one is...
I got confused.
No,
there.
I heard what you said.
Oh.
I might have to go with the second one. Like, I'm Nigerian. My body's strong.
Yeah.
So,
What about you, Jennifer?
Sorry, could you repeat the question?
Okay. So, would you rather use public toilets only for the rest of your life? You can't cover the seat with no toilet tissue, nothing. Or would you rather never wash your food? So you can never wash your chicken, never wash your meat.
Okay.
No veg. Even when you go to restaurants, they're not gonna wash your food.
Okay. I'm about to expose myself now. So
Okay.
the second one, because I feel like I might have to agree with the Wayne Bowes with the washing the chicken. So sorry.
You still survive.
Yeah, I think this guy.
That public toilet one was just kind of
No,
crazy.
I can't. You could just contract
crazy.
anything.
Nah, there's some crazy public toilets. That
Yeah.
I just don't.
God, yeah, especially when you go in the club or anything. Yeah. Even I won't lie about the chicken.
You agree with me too?
I've been doing it for time.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't wash your chicken?
Yeah, I'll only wash it if I'm making food for people.
Yeah.
If I'm making my own chicken or meat or whatever, I'm just putting it in. If
I
I get sick, I guess.
Side eye.
This guy is judging us bad.
I'm not eating any food. You're making.
Do you know? Okay.
I will clean your food. Trust me. I'll clean.
Let me tell you this. Okay, let me tell you this. What I'm saying that is overkill. You know when and I feel like there's a lot of Black Americans that do this. Is
the lemon?
Is the lemon and vinegar and everything? I'm like, bro, take it easy. Like, you know, I feel like
they'll soak it in.
Yeah, I don't think that's necessary. I actually think you're introducing more bacteria into your chicken doing that.
Yeah.
Now, would I say straight out the packet and you're just throwing it on the stove? No, I don't do that. I definitely rinse my chicken and everything. I
rinse it. Yeah. Run it through the water.
Yeah, like. I feel like that's okay. I don't think I need to do a whole throwing lemons, lime, vinegar, making a whole concoction. Making a whole concoction before you finish, before you start cooking. That's not necessary. So let me just correct myself there. I rinse me chicken off now from the packet.
Yeah.
This guy is still joking.
Please
do. Yeah. Now that's necessary.
See, because if I cook for you, I'll wash it like.
Like, no,
I can cook myself. It's okay.
So that's it. I'm cool. Okay, number 2. Would you rather get back with your ex and marry them and be with them for the rest of your life?
He's already like, what?
Or would you rather eat chewed up food? Like, even when you go to the restaurant, the chef will chew up your food. You have to eat that chewed up food.
Where did you get these from?
Do you still have to marry my ex for the rest of my life?
Huh?
Do you say for the rest of my life?
Yeah, you have to be with your ex, marry them for the rest, be with them the rest of your life.
Can I have 2 wives?
Huh? 2 wives?
2 wives.
Oh, 2 wives.
That's a bit of a loophole there, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's a crazy question. I'm gonna get with my ex because I'm not eating chewed up food. See, someone else is chewing up the food, right?
Yeah.
I'm not eating chewed up food, so sorry.
What about you, Jennifer?
You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
Yeah, you don't have to answer.
No, I respect. I'm not gonna answer that.
I'll eat the food.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know what? Then I just go with the food. Then I just go with the food. Unfortunately,
God forbid.
You
don't know who's even chewed. What if the homeless person that's chewing up the food? What if they get a homeless person to chew up the food for you in the kitchen?
Yeah.
That's disgusting. I'm so sorry, bro.
I might not live for long, but you know.
But to get back with my
Anyways, we're gonna ease it up now.
Thank you.
Would you rather never get tired? No. Would you rather never be able to die or never be able to love?
Never be able to die or never be able to love.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
But if you're not able to die, you're going to be loving people anyhow, so they don't really know how to love them.
Yeah, but that also can come with hurt.
Yeah. I'd rather not be able to love them. That was me.
Yeah. I'd rather never be able to love.
Yeah. Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't.
Never be able to die is like that's just so much hurt.
That's just because like seeing all your loved ones die and all that stuff. Nah.
Yeah.
And you're still gonna be on this planet. Yeah. So no, I'll have to go with the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather your clothes could like any time of the day randomly automatically disappear, dissolve off of your body?
Okay.
Take some good ones.
Or, but like, and when it dissolves, like you just you have to fend for yourself. You have to go throw another one on, but it could just dissolve again. Or would you rather every time you wear underwear or use a toothbrush, it's used?
The first one.
You'd rather just be out on the street naked.
Yeah, I know. I use toothbrush on the. What do you mean?
Do you know what? The first one.
Yeah, I'm not shy, so I don't get.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. I feel like, if I just gotta hit the gym a few more times. Yeah, well, no problem. No problem.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'd rather.
Oh yeah.
I know you're gonna pick the worst one right now.
Yeah.
It's
if I can choose who the underwear or the toothbrush is used from. No.
Can't make the rules here.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. I'll go with the dissolving clothes.
That was grand. Like, just manage. Well, hopefully it happens in your house more time.
Yeah. I have to work from home.
I have one here. It's not as crazy as Melanie's ones has been, but
Thank you.
Okay, so would you rather lose your identity and start over with no memory, or keep your memories and be trapped in someone else's body and life?
Ooh.
So I have my memories, but I'm in somebody else's body.
Yeah. And life.
So I can't live my life based on my memories. I'm living my life based on this. That's prison.
Yeah.
I'll have to go with the first one. Like.
Yeah, I'll go with the first
that's just mental anguish.
Yeah, anguish.
I think so. Lose your identity and start over.
Would you rather?
I think I might lose my identity and start over with no memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at least somehow you kind of know it. You're still you.
Yeah.
You know.
Deep down.
Exactly. Deep down. But to have all those memories, but just imagine other people talking at you like, oh yeah, this, like, I know you, this and that, but you have no clue who these people are. You have all these memories of something else. Yeah, no, that's
that
definitely
that
doesn't
mental
seem,
institution like there.
That don't seem right at all.
No.
How many more of these would you rather questions is there?
Yeah, but
anything suspicious? Oh, I'm done with mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, look, my ones are just not too bad. Okay. I'll just do two more. Okay. Would you rather know a dark secret about someone close to you and never be able to tell them, or have them know yours and never say it out loud?
Have them know yours but never say it out loud.
Yeah.
But you know that they know yours.
Yeah.
That was not bad.
Yeah.
Let's say the second one. I'd rather we both know.
I'd rather know theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just like.
That's bad out. You can't be knowing someone's secret.
Yeah, why not?
They're a friend.
I won't judge them.
But they're a friend.
Yeah.
A dark secret,
I'd rather them know mine that we both know together. Because knowing theirs is like, it's like a weapon.
Nah.
Yeah, but
I won't weaponize it.
Yeah,
I'm not saying you weaponize, but some people will weaponize that type of thing.
That's true. Yeah, that is true.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I feel like, excuse me. I feel like I'll go with the first one just because, I know myself. I would most likely just forget about it afterwards.
Yeah.
It might creep up here and there, like, oh shit, I know this. But for the most part, you're gonna just be like, go on with your own life and forget about it.
That's it. Yeah. That's what I feel as well. Yeah.
Okay. So. Okay. Would you rather relive your most humiliating memory every day, or lose the ability to feel pride in anything you do? That's a good question for you, actually.
Lose pride? Why would I lose my pride?
No, I think like, so obviously either you're gonna keep reliving the most embarrassing thing, or any accomplishment that you have, you don't even feel proud about it. You don't have that ability anymore to feel proud about it, so you're never satisfied, basically.
But both of them will make you lose pride.
True.
I'd rather go with the first one.
The first one?
Yeah.
Mel, what about you?
Yeah, I'd lose my pride
You lose your
in
pride.
everything I do. Yeah.
Fair.
Because maybe everything doesn't matter. You know?
True.
Yeah. But then I feel like that would just become quite depressing, you know? Like, after each accomplishment, you're kind of like, meh, and go on. So you're never happy, basically.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
So I think I might just have to, like, I haven't done anything crazy embarrassing
Yeah.
for me to be like, ugh, fuck.
Yeah.
You know, so, yeah, I have to relive my most embarrassing thing every day, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about music, the scene.
Scene. Dang.
Who's you guys' favorite musicians from Ireland?
Bar you.
I don't know, you guys' favorite? Oh.
Yeah, sorry, I don't have anybody else, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, no, I'm joking. I, to be honest with you, for a while, now don't judge me on this, I used to be obsessed with Post Malone.
Yeah.
From
I
Ireland?
remember.
Post Malone's from Ireland.
Did you say I from Ireland?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant from anywhere. My bad. From Ireland. Yeah, Kiing Sequence.
Yeah, Kiing Sequence. I like Cello. I like Jordan.
Yeah, Solo's really good.
Yeah.
Jordan's
Yeah,
really
I
good
know
as well.
she is. Yeah.
I met a lot of people that like Cello and Jordan should doing like the platforms as well.
Yeah.
Back in the day, like New Era TV and Derefak and all those.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They're really doing that. Are Derfax still going?
I don't know. I haven't done anything with that for them for like 5+ years. so.
Dang. Yeah. I remember, especially during COVID.
I made that channel. I made that channel.
What?
Yes.
Sequence. Can you tell us what you've been part of then?
Like I made Derefak TV with Solo,
Mm.
and then obviously we had our differences, and then I left it. I was like, I won't do my own thing really. So then he was doing it with them boys, and then that's when I made New Era TV, which was like the competitor for Derefak TV. I don't know if you guys ever seen those things back in the day.
I've seen New Era and Derfac.
Yeah. So I did that for a while, and I just stopped because I feel like channels have kind of died out. Don't know if you know, it's like GRM Daily and all those things. They don't make sense anymore.
That's true. Yeah.
It's better to like build your own thing.
Yeah.
So I clocked that ages ago, and I was like, I'm out of there.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
I just don't want to waste my time.
Oh, wow. The industry is really evolving. Can you tell us about your upcoming project? Like, wrap it up for yourself?
Yes. Tell us. Basically, plug yourself with everything that is coming up for people to look out for.
My name is Kiing Sequence. I make music at Kiing Sequence with 2 eyes. That's my music page. You want to book visuals, content, anything, that's at Sequence Visuals or TDM_productions. So, yeah, find me where you find me, really. Shout out to these guys.
Guys,
Thank you.
it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure having you on.
Yes.
Like we said, this is Kiing Sequence with the Quadruple Threat. He's doing everything you can think of, and he's doing amazing at it. Guys, this has been Black Connect, and I'm your co-host, Jennifer.
And Mel.
And again, this has been Kiing Sequence, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. See you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.